What's going on, family? Let me ask you something real quick, right? How many times you posted a video, looked at the views, and felt like, nah, this ain't it? And be honest, because that feeling right there, that's what make people be like, F this. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. You know what I mean? Personally, I get it because, you know what I mean, we put time into this. We put thought into our videos, you know what I mean? We show up and then it's like, boom, you know what I mean? 30 views, 50 views, maybe even 100, you know what I mean? And now, you know what I mean, you questioning yourself, you feel me? Like, and I'm speaking on this because I've been there. Hell, I'm still there, you feel me? But let me put you on to how I look at it, right? This is how I look at it. It's time. Welcome to the vibe. Low views don't necessarily mean you're not good. You know what I mean? Because honestly speaking, if you don't notice, like YouTube, don't necessarily care about effort. You know what I mean? It cares about connection. You know what I mean? And if people not clicking, if they not staying, that don't necessarily mean you're trash. It just means something didn't resonate yet. You know what I mean? And so we as content creators, we get discouraged. We see the low views and start doing things like switching everything up, new niche, new style, new personality, you know what I mean? Or even worse, sometimes we even just stop posting because we get so discouraged. And we never give ourselves a real chance to actually grow. So when I say we, I'm talking about myself too, you know what I mean? So me personally, I also had to change how I look at this whole YouTube thing, you know what I mean? I stopped looking at my videos like failures and started looking at them like, you know what, this is practice, you know what I mean? Because every time I post, I'm getting better at something, you know what I mean? Maybe the hook was weak, maybe the thumbnail ain't hit, maybe the message that I was given wasn't clear enough. So instead of quitting, I just worked on fixing what it is I need to fix, you know what I mean? And over time that do adds up. Because let me tell you, like, what really happens, right? When you keep showing up, you keep getting better with your message. You know what I mean? You get more comfortable on camera and you start understanding your people, your core, your audience more. And then, one day a video hits, you know what I mean? And now everything you've been working on, it finally have something to attach yourself to, you know what I mean? But you won't get that moment if you stop at the low view stage. You know what I mean? That's a part of the journey. You know what I mean? That's the part nobody want to sit in for real, but we got to go through it. You know what I mean? That's where, we really grow. You know what I mean? That's where, us as creators get better. We gotta go through that phase. So if you ask me, should you keep posting even if you getting low views? My answer is yes, you feel me? But just don't post blindly, you know what I mean? Don't just post and hope, you get videos that'll go viral and things like that. You know what I mean? When you post, you actually gotta learn, you feel me? Post and learn, post and adjust, post and get better, because this ain't about going viral overnight. It's about becoming undeniably great over time. You feel what I'm saying? And low views, that's just a part of the process. You're not failing. You just still working on what it is you need to work on in order to consistently be great. You know what I mean? So let's keep going, y'all. We got this. And even with me, like when I do these videos, I purposely be like, okay, Stash, I'm just gonna turn my camera on and I'm gonna talk. So it's no cutouts, it's no major crazy edits. I'm literally just talking into the camera, and whatever I say is what I say, and we just gonna post. And over time, you feel me, I know I'm gonna get better with what it is I'm doing. But I just wanted to make this video to let you all know that y'all not alone. We all in this together, and keep pushing even if them views is low, you know what I mean? Because it's a part of the game, and this is just something we have to go through as content creators. But while you getting them low views, just learn, you feel me? Ask yourself, why you getting them low views? and adjust appropriately. Learn your analytics. Learn what, YouTube is telling you behind the scenes, your click-through rate of things, your average view duration. Learn what it is they telling you behind the scenes in order to make your video be better and go off. You feel what I'm saying? So that's what I gotta say on that. And if you ain't do so, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I go by the name of Stash Cash. And until next time, I see y'all again on the next video. Yeah.